This is Western Mass News.
As the investigation continues into the deadly armed robbery attempt in Chicopee from last week, we're now learning more about state law when it comes to potentially killing someone in self-defense. Welcome everyone to Western Mass News at 6. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Abby Carnevale. This as investigators say it appears the person trying to hold up the store in Chicopee is the person who was shot and killed. Western Mass News reporter Reagan Lokri joins us live in studio after getting answers on your stand your ground laws here in the Bay State. Reagan?
Abby and Chris, there are no stand your ground laws in Massachusetts, and as of now, there have been no arrests in last week's fatal shooting in Chicopee. I spoke with a lawyer about what this could mean in cases like this one.
The Hamden District Attorney's Office tells Western Mass News when police responded to Zane's Smoke Shop and Convenience on Montgomery Street in Chicopee Thursday evening, officers discovered two men, one of whom was suffering from a gunshot wound. He was identified as 53-year-old Robert Papalardo of South Hadley. And the initial investigation suggests he was attempting to rob the store when he was shot and killed. No word whether charges will be filed in this case. However, we've also learned there is no stand your ground law in Massachusetts. So we decided to get answers from local defense attorney Dan Hagan about whether or not there could be an argument for self-defense.
In order to have a self-defense defense in Massachusetts, you have to be able to articulate that you are in fear for your life or serious bodily injury. So if you can do that, you have a self-defense claim.
However, Hagan explains there are hurdles those in Massachusetts have to face in order to make this claim.
One of which is your duty to retreat. So in Massachusetts, because there is no stand your ground law, even if you feel that you are threatened, your life is threatened, or serious bodily injury could occur to you, you have to, if it's reasonable, retreat from the situation.
He adds that a jury would then be able to consider whether the defendant could have reasonably gotten out of the situation prior to using deadly force. However, Hagan explains there is one exception.
There's something we have in Massachusetts called the Castle Doctrine. So if someone were to come into your home and you still have to show that you were in fear of serious bodily injury or death, but if you can, then you don't have a duty to retreat out of your own house in Massachusetts.
Again, there is no word yet on whether or not any charges will be filed in this case. We will continue to bring you the latest details as we receive them. Reporting live in studio, Reagan Lokri for Western Mass News.